the Zebani, or Zebaniya, are forces that dwell in hell. The so-called angels of punishment, who torment sinners in the afterlife. They are often identified with the 19 angels of hell, or as lower-ranking angels. Traditionally, they are contrasted with the angels of mercy because of their creation from fire instead of light. Some scholars regard them, nevertheless, as created from light along with other angels, which is incredibly naive considering the head angel, Maalik, is the angel of Hellfire and gatekeeper of the fires of hell. They relate to the jinn. The word Zebaniya may have been derived from the Syriac Shabaya, used to describe angels who conduct the souls of the dead as frightening demons. When the latter is mentioned with the former, know that it is milk for babes and meat for men. We are told clearly that there is darkness within them. Yet how many ignore the warnings that are hidden in plain sight? The fact is, you could never tell the difference between them. Another suggestion attributes the origin of Rabbaniya as referring to the Lord's angelic council, the Council of 19, the Council of 7. Furthermore, Zebaniya may refer to a class of Arabian demons. The agreed upon opinion by scholars is that they are angels, yet there are 3 possibilities of them being demons. It is out of balance. The scales are tipped. Another theory is that the term may derive from the Sumerian Zebana, the scales, and the Assyrian Zebanitu, which also refers to the scales. The scales of truth can also be the scales of Tawa, Tau, Tov, Ta, to mislead, which would hold humanity back. And as for the number 19, it is suspected that it refers to the sum of the 7 planets. 1 plus 9 equals the division symbol. What I mean is split asunder, the origin of division, and is also thought to relate to the 12 signs of the zodiac, as seen in Mandaean literature, although this remains inconclusive, as does religion, which is an interpretation of works they did not understand. Al-Mubarrad suggested Zebaniya could derive from the idea of movement, and the Zebaniya are those who push somebody back. In Mirrah literature, one of the Zebaniya, called Shushail, or Zushail, is ordered to show Muhammad the punishments of hell, and in Islamic art they are commonly depicted as horrifying demons, with flames leaping from their mouth. As part of Ismaili eschatology, Nasir al-Din al-Tusi identified the Zebaniya with the 7 planets, who administrate the upper barzaks, indicating that there is a kind of hell within the celestial spheres. Accordingly, impure souls remain imprisoned within bodies, missing salvation in purely intellectual existence. The Horus appear as counterparts of the Zebani, items of knowledge from the beyond. Due to the obscure nature of these entities, it would be almost impossible to tell them apart. I believe this knowledge is in our genetic memory, which would theoretically connect us to the source. Knowledge from the beyond, it does not ask and it does not need. During the post-Quranic exogenesis, the Zebani were also identified with the angels of death, appearing to the unjust, assisting Azrael, who conduct the sinners at the moment of death. The Black Mass, it does not stand proudly. The Lurkers. Very similar to the Celtic Sluagh, where we are told that they steal your soul. Everything depends on perspective. I find this amusing. Prior to the angelification of the Zebani, they were probably thought of as demons. Al-Mubarrad related them to the Afrit, a type of underworld demon still prevailing in later Islamic thought, and he states that Afrit are sometimes referred to as Ifria, Sibniya, Zebani, denoting pushing back as their characteristic action. They are those who hold humanity back, and I believe this refers to stealing the soul. By definition, one would be held back. In Turkish law, they are used for hellhounds, or hellbound demons, who dwell in the underworld to torture sinners. Some traditions hold that they sometimes engage in war against the angels of mercy. If they meet each other, their strikings can cause thunder. I wonder who that relates to. I remind you that these same figures were angelicized. They defeat their former selves. The title Zebani, as mentioned by the community here at Ancient Mystery, 19 in Gematria is AI, 47 is Zu, and Zu is cognate with Z. As you will see, this is very important. Z means him or her. Bani is the plural of Ban. Mul Ban, the bow star from heaven. And the tribe of angels that fell from heaven, the Zebani. To further the information from the previous documentary relating to Thirumal, Enlil, Mul Lil. Enlil also has the title Enlil Bani, Thirumal Bani. Hence, Maalik and the Zebani. Zebani.